So, a little bit about me. I'm going to say it out right now that I take quite a different view on careers to a lot of consultants or other people within my field. And that's because a lot of my techniques are grounded in mindset, laws of attraction, well-being, empowerment, as well as a view that is centered around the individual rather than the recruiter. Understanding how a recruiter thinks, an interviewer thinks, an employer thinks, a customer thinks, to me is simple, it's common sense. But actually being able to put yourself in the shoes of the person who's having to apply, who's having to dig deep and find that inner voice, to find the confidence to be able to bet on themselves, to be able to articulate their strengths and their skills and their personality traits and all the things that make them wonderful. That's something that I believe recruiters and employers leave out in terms of how to teach the how to do that. I genuinely care about what it takes to be able to really connect to your truest career potential. And I have the tools and the techniques to get that out of you and help you to believe in what your strengths are, as well as the strategies for how to cut out the competition and get in front of your ideal clients or your ideal employers, your ideal interviewers. And I have personally developed an interview technique called the interview story impression technique and the 4-point interview success technique, which allows you to be able to turn your career experience into like wonderful, vivid stories that you feel confident to showcase and present. So as you'll see, as you work through the pillars and you see kind of an overview of what I provide, it's not just strategy. There's so much more to it than that. It's about being able to build your confidence and empower you to know how to showcase your higher self, really. I am currently working and have been working with clients in all different sectors, from healthcare, oil and gas, education, finance, you name it. I've worked with them very successfully. They are actually in their dream positions, and it's a process, and that's why I have these separate pillars. As I say, they work in combination to make those ambitions a success. And I myself have worked in many kind of sectors myself. I've worked for the NHS, I've worked in healthcare, I've worked for the local authority, I've worked in the charity sector, I've worked with vulnerable clients, prolific offenders, asylum seekers. I've worked in strategic roles, in leadership roles. I've worked with grassroots communities. And I think that for me, there's a lot in common with all of the roles that I've held in the past. They're always to do with empowering and bringing the best out in people, having impact and changing circumstances for the better. And my superpower is that I can see what is special and unique about people. And I have a way of being able to show that, to not only pull it out, to help people step into believing what I see, and then helping them to present it, whether that be visually, whether that be through documents, actual business documents or CVs, cover letters, so I can write and help you to write about yourself in a really positive way. And yeah, I take a unique view. So as you will see, it all works in combination. And that's a little bit about me. There's more, but we'll get to know each other if we're working together.